Lemon is one of the best tonics for the liver. So having a warm lemon water in the morning is a nice little tonic, has a nice tonic effect on the liver. Also, lemon alkalizes the tissues, so it's a nice drink to have in the morning to help the tissues alkalize.
Have you ever thought about what a single glass of lemon water every morning can do for you? Well, it will change your life. We are all aware that lemon water is great for metabolism, but there is so much more to it. So get ready, because today we are going to talk about the one thing that Barbara O'Neill does every morning for endless energy. So, without any delay, let us get right into it. We live in a world where everyone is trying to push their own brands and food items that, in some cases, can even harm the body. Some of these examples include many of the energy drinks you find in the market. What they don't tell you is that these energy drinks will make you feel like a superhero for the moment, but in the long run, they might be killing you. According to researchers, energy drinks contain high levels of caffeine, sugar, and other legal stimulants. These ingredients can increase blood pressure, cause irregular heart rhythms, and lead to side effects like anxiety, arrhythmia, and headaches. So now you are going to ask us, hey, we can't work without our energy drinks. What should we do? Well, for starters, you should listen to Barbara and learn her secret morning routine to stay energetic all day. We all know that Barbara O'Neill is well known and one of the best health educators and advocates of our time. She is recognized all around the world for her commitment to natural remedies and helping people live healthy lives. Recently, we got to know one of her daily practices that stands out for its simplicity and several immediate benefits: drinking warm lemon water every morning. She has always recommended this habit in her lectures, and many practice it for its potential to boost energy, improve digestion, support liver function, and promote overall well-being. In an interview, Barbara was asked a very important question. We're sure many wanted to know its answer. The question was, what are the benefits of drinking lemon water? Barbara's answer helped clear out many misconceptions about the topic. As she stated, lemon is one of the best tonics for the liver, so having warm lemon water in the morning is a nice little tonic. Her answer helped us understand that starting the day with a glass of warm lemon water is a practice that Barbara O'Neill swears by. Even though this is such a simple routine, its benefits are too many to count. This practice involves squeezing the juice of half a lemon into a cup of warm water with a pinch of salt if you want, and drinking it on an empty stomach. The warmth of the water helps gently wake up the digestive system, while the lemon juice provides a big bang of vitamins and minerals that will be your best buddies throughout the day.
If you buy vitamin C, make sure it's ascorbic acid with bioflavonoids. That's your whole C. Vitamin C is not ascorbic acid. In nature, ascorbic acid is found with bioflavonoids. So if you buy vitamin C, make sure it's ascorbic acid with bioflavonoids. That's your whole C.
One of the basic and primary reasons Barbara O'Neill advocates for this morning ritual is its ability to naturally enhance energy levels to the highest degree. Lemons are rich in vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that plays one of the most important roles in the production of energy at the cellular level. But you do need the whole vitamin C with all of its components. Vitamin C plays a very important role in carnitine formation, a molecule that helps transport fatty acids into the mitochondria of cells, where they can be oxidized and used for energy production. It's also proven that starting the day with vitamin C from lemon water can give people the boost they need to start their day full of energy. If we are taking this tonic, then we need to understand just what Barbara meant when she said that it is a nice little tonic for the liver. The thing is that the liver is one of the most important organs in the body, and it is also responsible for detoxification, protein synthesis, and the production of biochemicals that are necessary for digestion. Barbara O'Neill stresses the point that warm lemon water acts as a gentle tonic for the liver because lemons are rich in citric acid. That means that they can enhance the liver's ability to produce bile. Let us tell you something about bile so that you can understand its importance. Bile is a liver secretion that is essential for digestion and the absorption of fats and fat-soluble vitamins in the small intestine. That's not all. The antioxidant properties of vitamin C actually help protect the liver from oxidative stress and inflammation that in some cases may even prove to be lethal. Now, that's not the end of the story. There is so much more to lemon water. Many studies have suggested that the components found in lemons, including limonene and other antioxidants, can help stimulate liver function and support the body's natural detoxification processes. Not only that, but it also acts as an anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, anti-nociceptive, and gastroprotective agent. Well, we know that some of these need their own separate videos, but let's just stick to the current topic for now. Limonene is basically a miracle on its own, as it has been studied for its neuroprotective effects in various chronic diseases, including Alzheimer's disease, multiple sclerosis, epilepsy, anxiety, and even stroke. Barbara mentioned that lemon alkalizes the tissues, so it's a nice drink to have in the morning to help the tissues alkalize. She meant that it's one of the most common benefits of lemon water that they tell people. Even though the nature of lemons is more towards the acidic side of the spectrum, their metabolic end products are mostly seen to be alkaline. That means they can help balance the body's pH levels just by being there. Barbara O'Neill often explains that maintaining an alkaline environment is very important for optimal health, because an overly acidic diet, high in processed foods and sugars, can lead to many health problems. Some of these can include inflammation, fatigue, and even weakened immune function, which invites all other diseases. So just grab yourself a glass of warm water, squeeze a lemon in, and get rid of that acidity for good, thanks to its pH balancing properties. The body has its mechanisms to regulate pH levels. Consuming alkaline-forming foods and beverages can support this natural balance and reduce the burden on the body. This also helps to neutralize excess acidity, and lemon water improves the overall health and vitality of the person drinking it.
Some people say, I've got too much acid. I say, how do you know? They say, well, it keeps coming up. Well, the problem's not the acid. The problem's the little gate. Now, this little gate here is called the cardiac sphincter because of its relationship to the heart.
Barbara O'Neill often tells people that the citric acid in lemons can stimulate the production of hydrochloric acid, HCl, in the stomach, which is significant for proper digestion. She shares that it is very important, but people tell her that they have too much HCl, which is clearly wrong. Our body needs a proper level of HCl to break down food, absorb nutrients, and stop the growth of harmful bacteria in the digestive tract, so that's why it's never enough. Lemon water can also act as a mild diuretic, promoting regular bowel movements and helping the body flush out toxins from the digestive system. This is important because it can prevent bloating, constipation, and other digestive issues. Do you know what that means? It means your body will now be ready to absorb nutrients efficiently throughout the day. That also means you won't have to worry about why you still feel tired after consuming the right diet. There are many occasions when we see Barbara O'Neill pointing out the immune-boosting properties of lemon water. Vitamin C is well known for its role in supporting immune functions. It's not just giving your immune functions a gentle push, but actually enhancing the production of white blood cells, which are crucial for fighting off infections. Lastly, we will inform you that the antioxidants in lemons also help protect the body from free radicals that can reduce the risk of chronic diseases and support overall immune health. Staying hydrated is one of the most vital parts of maintaining energy levels and overall health, and drinking lemon water helps us maintain that. Even though it's such an important thing to do, we see in our society, and even with the people that are close to us, that they are neglecting this part of their diet. Water is the driving force of all nature. This is a very famous quote by Leonardo da Vinci. It was a fact back in his time, and it is now a law in our time. Even though we all know the need for water, most of the time, its essential role in maintaining our health is often underestimated. Barbara O'Neill also highlighted this issue, stressing the point with much needed clarity. In one of her lectures, Barbara demonstrated that proper hydration is not just beneficial, but crucial for our overall well-being.
Saliva can be a sign of dehydration. You see, when not enough water is going into the body, and how much water should go in? Let's do an assessment of that. So our kidneys, to know how much water should go in, we need to look at how much is coming out. So in our kidneys, we urinate out 1.5 litre loss. Now, a litre is the same as a quart.
So why is the intake of water so important? Barbara answered that we are constantly losing water from our bodies. She stated, "From the kidneys, we lose 1.5 liters of water per day. If you think this is just too much, hang on because she is not finished." She gives us the total and precise number of how and where we are losing water. She told us that losing water isn't limited to just our kidneys. Our colon loses another 0.3 liters. the lungs 0.2 liters, and surprisingly, our skin loses about 0.5 liters of water every single day.
So that equals 2.5 quart loss every day.
That's 2.5 liters of water lost in 24 hours, Barbara said, while showing us all those facts and urging us to understand the loss of water and the need to take it back into our bodies. Well, that's a nice explanation, but here comes the question. Understandably, our body needs water, but why must it be lemon water? Actually, some other complaints come with water intake, especially for people with kidney diseases, struggling with swollen legs, who think they already have too much water and don't need more.
I always say to people, how much water do you drink? And these are some of the answers. I don't like water.
Barbara has it rough. Sometimes, when she asks her patients how much water they drink, they reply, "I don't like water." At other times, her patients would say, "Barbara, if I drink water, I'm just running to the bathroom all day. It is a common complaint I hear." Another frequent concern is, if I drink water, my legs swell. To which she explains that these issues point to a critical problem that the water they are drinking isn't entering the cells. Water is supposed to nourish the body at a cellular level, but there are many instances where people face barriers in this vital process. As Barbara said, it means your kidneys are not very happy. So we need to understand why this happens and how lemon water is the relevant solution to this problem. There's this thing called the cellular barrier, and our cells are surrounded by a bilayer membrane, or a double-layered shield that controls what enters and exits. Water needs some kind of help to penetrate this membrane, and this is also the point where we understand the vital elements of life.
So the number one vital element needed for life is oxygen. And that's not a surprise, is it? The second most vital element needed for life is water.
According to Barbara, our body needs 4 crucial components. The first one is oxygen, the most essential element for life. The second one is our favorite drink, water. And it's not really that surprising when we know that it's basically crucial for all bodily functions. Now, things get interesting as we get to know our third most interesting friend, sodium. This may surprise many, but it's indispensable as we learn that our bodies are inherently salty. Have you ever tasted your tears, blood, and even the amniotic fluid in which a baby floats? Well, I'm pretty sure the last two are kind of weird to taste, so just trust what we are saying. Basically, all of these things are saline, and as Dr. Jacques Delangre states in his book, Sea Salt's Hidden Powers, he refers to our internal fluids as an internal ocean. Finally, our fourth important friend is potassium, which is abundant in fresh fruits, vegetables, and specific foods like cayenne pepper.
So sodium not only is required to get the glucose into the blood, it's also required to get the water into the cell. So it's sodium. It's the third most vital element needed for life. And you can get that information on the 4 vitals in any anatomy and physiology book, chemistry book, biology book. I'm just giving you the facts here. So as you can see, water is very important. But so is the salt. And again, the potassium is found in all your fresh fruits and vegetables.
So, let's talk about the third friend, sodium, and how it helps you in the long run. We already told you that sodium is vital for several bodily functions, including, but not limited to, hydration at the cellular level. Well, for starters, seawater has as many as 92 minerals in it, and just this bit gives us a clue of its importance. The thing is that approximately 30% of these minerals are sodium, and the rest of the 50% of them are chloride. Wait, sodium and chloride? Does that ring a bell about something? Something in your kitchen? Yes, that's right. It's modern table salt. And it's also the basic component of lemon water. We have explained all 3 of lemon water's components, which are basically the driving force behind your bodily functions. But now comes the question that sodium chloride is a far cry from this natural composition. It's processed, bleached, and often contains additives like aluminum. So, knowing that all of this processing happens to our salt, does that not make it harmful? Don't worry. Barbara also didn't let this issue go without a debate. The term sea salt can be misleading, as it contains only sodium and chloride, which can be harmful if introduced directly into the bloodstream or in large quantities. She says that instead of basic table salt, we should use Celtic Sea instead. We should use it not just in our lemon water, but also in our other food items to stay healthy and refreshed. The thing that makes Celtic salt so much better than processed salt is that this salt is harvested traditionally and retains up to 82 of its original minerals. Another thing to notice is that it is also moist due to its high magnesium content, which is crucial for retaining water within the salt crystals. Magnesium is a water-hungry molecule, so it aids in the hydration process by helping to draw water into the cells. That's another reason why doctors recommend it for people looking to start workouts.
Morning sickness is a magnesium deficiency. And some women suffer for months and months. So all they need to do is get magnesium. Take even 4 doses a day. So morning sickness is a magnesium deficiency.
Another fun fact. Magnesium is also the cause of morning sickness. So if you are in a rowdy mood, have a lick of magnesium, and you will be good to go. What part of the video inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments below.